Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the NECA Toys Head Knockers hand-painted Deadpool statue. From the Marvel Universe, Deadpool comes here in a collector's quality resin at an affordable price. And it's also a head knocker. It's recommended for ages 14 and up. There's the side of the package giving us an indication of what the statue is going to look like inside. And the back of the package also gives us a very small read-up saying, possibly the most skilled mercenary in the world, and definitely the most annoying. The joke-cracking, reference-making, fourth-wall-breaking, taco-eating funny man of the cold-blooded killer set. Deadpool has long skirted the line between hero and villain, between maniac and genius, between ugly and smelly. That's awesome. Then finally on the underside of the box, you can head over to www.necaonline.com. Check out some of the other stuff that they're making. They make a lot of cool stuff. Spot's going to take a break. Going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Head Knockers hand-painted, quality resin Deadpool statue. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Now that we have Head Knocker Deadpool out of the packaging, let's get a better look at the figure. And I shouldn't really call it a figure, as it is actually a statue. Deadpool comes atop his Deadpool symbol display stand. It is not removable, so don't try to actually remove it. He is affixed to it by an adhesive glue or substance just to kind of keep it in place. On the underside, you've got Marvel.com as well as NECA, www.necaonline. They have actually not put any feet on the underside, any rubber or felt feet to prevent scratching, but a lot of people don't tend to move stuff around anyways. I don't really feel like it would scratch a surface as well. Now, he is a head knocker, so some of the traits that you find with head knockers is one, and being the more primary, his head does move around. Not to the regard of it's not quite a bobblehead necessarily, as it's not really so much even a spring in, well, there is a spring, but it's not certainly where you see a visible spring and the head is bobbing up and down. The head is actually more so affixed to the, or I guess more planted onto the neck portion of it. So it's not as much the careless bobbing out of control that you might get sometimes with bobbleheads. So that's one of the things that you get with a head knocker. The other thing is out of proportioned bodies, primarily more so because the body is a regular proportion overall, like the legs, the arms, everything kind of gels together. And then you've got this big giant head planted on the shoulders that looks a little out of place, but again has the appeal that I really personally like when it comes to the head knocker line. He's got one thumb sticking up saying, hey, it's okay. And actually I would have to agree. This statue is really fun. On the back he's got his katanas sheathed. He's not got them drawn. Primarily he is also in it's not quite red. It's kind of, I want to almost describe it as like a raspberry sorbet. It's almost like a very soft, kind of a pinkish kind of red. More so I would think in the body, or more so I would say in the body than I would in the head. The head has almost a darker red to it, but it's still of that kind of raspberry red. The black accents on the sides as well as on his shoulders do give a little extra oomph to it to break up all this additional red. And though I'm a little disappointed that the one eye wasn't larger, or like he didn't have some sort of exclaimed look in his eyes, they've gone more the route of just a very neutral expression on his face. But actually the face sculpt is quite good too, with even the little peak at the back of his mask there. Got just a little bit of black paint or something just on the back there. But other than that, I got no issues with the QC or paint quality on maybe one little notch on his knee. But other than that, really good. Being, again, he's a head knocker. It's also resin, too, because there are head knockers that were just more plastic. Being that this is resin, I wouldn't be doing this too recklessly. I mean, you can bobble the head, and again, to really that notion as well, you can rotate the head for giving you what I could consider loosely some little level of articulation, where you can rotate the head left and right. I might even just have the head rotated facing this way, and just kind of having, again, thumbs up. Thumbs up to you, Deadpool. You're looking snazzy, my man. It's an interesting little formula that NECA has put together here with the head knockers. Now, these being the higher end head knockers, you're getting really all the things that you got with the initial head knockers being plastic. They're just elevating it. Yeah, thumbs up. Maybe that's what he's saying. Elevating. NECA elevates these now with resin versions of the head knockers, and Deadpool has never looked finer. He's also never looked so big with that giant melon of a head, but he has never looked better. Today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the new NECA head knockers. This was the resin Deadpool statue. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.